Let's start with one of the simplest to-do apps that I've seen. I mostly want to see what tasks I need to do today, and everything else can sit somewhere else. That's exactly what this app does. It's an extremely simple to-do list app for someone who's not looking for anything complex. You basically add a task, you can assign a due date, you can attach a color if required, and boom, it gets added. And you can also attach reminders if you'd like to be notified about the task. And then you can just double tap to mark it as done. You can swipe right if you'd like to pin it to the top of your list, and you can swipe left if you want to edit or delete the task. And the app does support a couple of themes, so if you go inside settings, you'll be able to opt for something that you really like. The next app is called Speechify, and as the name suggests, it pretty much converts text to speech, but in a much easier way. So let's say you're reading an article and you would rather have it read out to you. So just tap on share, look for Speechify, and you can have it read out now or later. And if you say later, it will just add to your library. Or if you say listen now, it directly takes you into the app, and then you can hit on import. It's going to take a while to process, and then it's going to have it all ready for you. And you can adjust the speed, so if you want it read slow or faster, you can do that, and it follows the words. You can scan for text, and it can automatically detect that text and then read it out to you. And you can obviously import files from your local files or from cloud and have them read to you. If you like the home screen setup that you see in front of you, chances are that you also really like the wallpaper. It's from an app called Pastel Wallpapers, which recently launched and has a collection of over 300 super high quality pastel wallpapers inspired by Material You design. And while these are just a few samples that I'm showing you over here, but as I said, there are more than 300 of these that you can go through. Now the categorization is also very interesting and relatable, and depending what you're looking for, there's almost certainly something you'll find in here. And while the app is not free, I do have 30 promo codes to give away. So all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and DM me there asking me for promo codes to Pastel Wallpapers. Now, if you're not too fond of static wallpapers, then maybe this is an app for you. Chroma Galaxy is currently the best source for no-nonsense, high-quality 4K motion wallpapers for your phone, and the variety is insane. There are 30 free 4K motion wallpapers that you can preview and apply to your phone. And of course, this may consume a bit more battery, but that's something you can try and decide for yourself. Now, the other categories are very interesting too, and I'm really tempted to buy this app. But even if you just look at some of the free motion wallpapers, they're really good. And even the other categories, which of course are locked and you need to get the premium version to unlock them, they look really interesting. And I think for just about $3 to $4, which unlocks all these motion wallpapers, I think it's a pretty sweet deal and well worth it. Alright, next app. The way you breathe impacts everything you do, your performance, focus, sleep, mood, digestion, and so on. And depending on what you want to improve, this app will guide you with breathing patterns. So let's say you want a boost of energy or refresh your mood, there's a pattern for that. You want to release anxiety, there's a pattern for that. Feeling overwhelmed at work and want to calm down, pattern for that. And guys, honestly, there are many apps that help you calm down and do all of this, but nothing so far beats this app. It's like an all-in-one. Firstly, it looks great. The UI feels very soft and calming to begin with. Second, it's got a ton of free exercises. More than most apps out there that claim to be helpful, well, this is the one. And thirdly, just look at the way these exercises are labeled. It instantly relates with what it is that you're looking to improve, and you can just tap and get started. Before you start the breathing exercise, the app lets you personalize that specific session. You can decide how you want the breathe in, breathe out visualization to look like, what kind of audio you want in the background. You can customize the length of the exercise and even the color scheme. And once you hit start, you'll realize how well the app guides you to really get in sync with that breathing pattern that you've just opted for. And let's say a specific breathing pattern works out for you. You can favorite it, and you can also add reminders for specific kind of breathing exercises. Next, it's really annoying sometimes when you're looking at a video on YouTube or Netflix and your hand suddenly just touches the screen and something goes off. Well, you want to lock your screen, and what's better than just shaking your phone to lock your screen? And when you need to unlock, you just hit the volume button and it's unlocked. And hey, if you're a parent of a child who's addicted to your phone, you could actually fool them into thinking that the display is not working because as they touch, nothing is going to happen. So the app is called Touch Protector, and while the option to shake and lock is not enabled by default, but you could go into the settings and you can turn that on if you need it. And that's it guys, those were the top apps for the month of November 2021, and if you guys did enjoy watching the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.